Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Kwingsletsplays channel and the continuation of Earthworm Jim HD on PS3. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified when more awesome vids and streams arrive. And special shoutouts to all our members, including our ultimates. If you guys want to join up, all you have to do is click that little join button and select the tier that works best for you. We hope you guys will enjoy the bite-sized episodes of Earthworm Jim. We join your next episode already in progress.
Oh wow, so the creator, so they don't agree on that stuff, like...
No, they're on...
their politics, they don't agree.
Yeah, they're on two different, like, one's far left and then one's far right.
What does that have to do with the game?
Well, because...
like, it shouldn't have any... they should still be able to work together on the game.
In today's culture, what's sad is if you have any type of differences with people, then you're not allowed to work together. Like,
that doesn't make any sense, because this game is literally about a worm.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't matter what your politics are. I mean, a worm isn't even political.
That's my hope for people, is that, like, people stop acting like children and actually, even if you have, like, political differences or beliefs, like, you need to be able to work together or you'll never achieve, like, you know, true peace, or as well as, like, how to run in a civilized society.
I don't think you can beat this guy. I think you have to wait till he turns around and then you have to jump up there.
Yeah. He's a buff cat, which is weird because you wouldn't think this cat would hang out down in the... This is water. Like,
you're
literally,
underwater.
Yeah. So down the tubes is another level from the original that I can't stand because it was wicked hard. Ow. Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh.
So what would happen in the original is if you would get stuck between the tubes and the cats, they would just punch you back and forth.
Oh my gosh.
To the point where you would just instantly die.
Yeah.
Because the cat would see you, and then he would come all the way to the edge of that area.
Yeah.
And then the other cat would just keep punching you back and forth to the point where you couldn't get past this part.
This part looks vaguely familiar, but maybe I just watched footage of it.
Yeah, this is down the tubes.
Maybe I saw you do it a long time ago somehow.
It might even be possible that we'll end up beating the whole game today. That'd be crazy. And then I guess we'll get to Sparkster tomorrow, because
that would be groovy.
You have to remember that these games, they're not super long. It's just what made them appear long is they would destroy you.
You'd have to play it over. You'd play it for, like, for me, older games, I just played for days, weeks, months to try to get through it because it would be so hard. But that's me. Like, I'm not very good at games, so it would be, like, hard for me. Oops. I would just be playing it for, like, months on it.
Oh, I see what I did wrong.
That was the replay value, the rage. The replay value was the rage factor.
That's how it starts. The fever, the rage that makes gamers cruel.
Yeah, rage was always a part of gaming in the 80s and 90s.
Okay, time to let the hamster loose.
And now it's like today, people are like, "Oh, why are you raging? It's just a game."
No, I want to ride the hamster.
Get on the hamster! Get on it! Oh, Lou.
Oh, the hamster comes back in the original. I don't think he came back after you missed him.
I thought the hamster would eat you.
No, the hamster doesn't eat you, but you have to wait for him to respawn. So
it's kind of terrifying.
There he is. He's a little hamster.
Get on him. He's eating everyone!
He's eating the cat, of all things.
How could a hamster eat a cat?
You don't have to worry about it. It's not supposed to make sense how a hamster...
Look at your eyes bulging out.
Okay, so this is down the tubes.
Your character's so expressive. That's what I liked about this, and... well, I like Bubsy Bobcat was expressive, but nobody else likes Bubsy, so...
Oh, shoot. Okay, so in down the tubes, you have to get to a refill station.
Oh, there you go.
Or you drown.
Refill station.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it looks like you're in a hamster tube.
I don't know if I'm necessarily in a hamster tube. But...
it kind of looks like it.
But yeah, the original Earthworm Jim is super intense.
Yeah, how do you get past that door?
You have to go up and around, basically.
Oh, now you open the hatch.
I think that's what happened. But you can't go down that way. So now we have to avoid crazy cat person. Bah. So in the original, if the cat saw you, he would come past the line.
Yeah.
In this one, they programmed it so the cat will actually turn around. But he would come after you and he'd grab you and he'd be like, "This is the end of you."
Yeah, I think I remember that vaguely where, yeah, if they saw you, they'd come after you. But now it's like, oh, no, I see you, but I'm just gonna walk the other way anyway.
Now, Earthworm Jim actually cameoed in an Interplays franchise called Clay Fighter, which was basically like a really amazing N64 game. It was a fighting game on the N64. And they had two versions. They had Clay Fighter 63 and a third. And then they had... This is the weirdest thing. They made... you know how YouTubers have, like, special things that they have perks, like members-only access to things?
Yeah.
Like, Interplay made a video game exclusively for Blockbuster. You couldn't buy it.
Oh, wow.
Like... There was actually a time in video game history where video game companies would release a game only for rent. Like, you could only get it at Blockbuster.
Oh, wow.
So there is a very special Clay Fighter game, fighting game, that I believe has Earthworm Jim as a playable character and some other stuff, and you only could get it at Blockbuster. Like... And there were a couple games that they did that. They don't do that stuff anymore, obviously. Can you imagine the outrage on social media if you released a game that you could only get from, like, a rental company, like Blockbuster or Gamefly or something like that?
Yeah, I didn't remember any rage about that before, though.
No, I mean, you know...
People didn't really rage
There was
then.
a Clay Fighter game you could purchase. It just wasn't the Sculptor's Edition, which was superior, because the original Clay Fighter 63 and a third that released on the N64 wasn't that great. It was okay.
Mr. Turbo Man said, Earthworm Jim 4 was supposed to release on the Intellivision Amico, however, Amico never released due to cancellation. So Earthworm Jim 4 is in creative purgatory.
Yeah.
But not canceled completely. Oh, wow.
Oh, we can shoot those things. I didn't know that. No, wait, I didn't want to do that. Oh, wow, I finished down the tubes. Holy cow.
Yeah, a mom hamster would defend her children. Definitely, Deanna. That's true.
Wouldn't it be smart to back up the PS3 hard drive? But you have to remember that even if I backed up these games, so to speak, like, the problem would be that these games have to have the PlayStation network ID to play it.
Like, it won't play anymore, and you can't really find another PS. How are you gonna find a nice quality PS3 at an old game store?
Yeah.
Like this is probably one of the best quality PS3s you can find that we have, because Luke takes really good care of his stuff.
All these HD, like, remakes and special PSN games are tied to this old PS3. So if I were to transfer them over to the refurbished one, I don't think they would work. They would be on the system, but it would say, like, PlayStation ID required, or it would say something.
Oh, so you might not be able to transfer
It's not like today's things.
Groovy,
X button.
Groovy, 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 groovy.
I thought he said other things, though, too. I guess not.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, Internet. Tube race.
Yeah, Gio said he thought maybe it would be one stream. Yeah, maybe it will be one stream. We'll see.
It might be. Then we'll do Sparkster tomorrow.
What is wrong with Gollum? It's so terrible.
The Gollum game is garbage. My
Just
gosh.
watch our... We were very optimistic. We played it on this channel. We
They're
were
supposed...
We were very optimistic about the game. It's just super broken.
They're supposed to be patching it. Like, they put on their Twitter that they're gonna fix it. And then when they fix it, I'll finish it. But it's unplayable right now. Still. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we gotta ride the hamster again.
Alright, hamster ride.
Hamster riding.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, now I'm picturing that as a mama hamster defending her young.
I think you would actually like the cartoon show was just stupid fun. It was kind of like, you remember Freakazoid, how fun Freakazoid was? It wasn't quite as zany or, like, jokey as Freakazoid. It had its own humor, but it was still a really funny cartoon.
Cool.
And I got that for Amber. We got the DVD. They're actually selling those, like I said, because the world is trying to cancel the creator of Earthworm Jim, so any type of Earthworm Jim memorabilia you can find, get it while you can, because, like, they're just,
yeah, like, I just try to keep it, people, like, just try to think of the game as different than the, you know, like, just try not to worry about, like, what side of the fence people are on that created a game, because it's a fun game no matter what they believe about anything.
The problem with this game is it's too easy, though. Like, Down the Tubes is supposed to be, like, it's so sensitive down here that any crack is death. So the developers, who also probably, you know, grew up, were my age. People my age made this game. Like, people who grew up, like, in the 90s, like, maybe they were a little bit older than me, and they remembered the original Earthworm Jim. So when they made this game, when Gameloft made this is a Gameloft game,
yeah,
they went through and they painstakingly recreated it, which it looks fantastic.
Oh, wow.
But I feel like they took the edge off it a little bit too much.
Yeah,
they
like,
gave you more time when you're under the water.
Yeah.
They also make it so you have full control of your ship. This thing was so sensitive that you would literally bounce around like a pinball.
Yeah, because there was so many cracks before, now you just have one crack. Yeah, before it was, like, insane.
Yeah,
And it was just, like, rage-inducing.
Like, see, I already made it. I made it my first attempt.
Yeah,
so.
there was no way you could have made it your first attempt.
I mean, hey, if this makes me look like I'm a confident player, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
it's not all bad
compared to how this game used. There's a fish bowl head.
Yeah, that was the boss. That was the goldfish boss. I killed him by taking out his bowl.
Oh wow, Luke.
Yeah. The
boss is gone. Well, there's another thing that eats fish, though. Worms. I mean, fish eat worms.
Mm-hmm. Andy Asteroid. Andy Asteroid.
Freakazoid is cool, says Bowman. Definitely.
Okay,
Andy Asteroid time.
Groovy, 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 groovy,
The groovy button. Everyone needs a groovy button.
groovy,
Yeah, thank you.
groovy.
Groovy.
See, if we still had our artist, I would put my head there with the white background where it says groovy like
That's
that with that weird
cute.
expression. Yeah. And I would sell a t-shirt like that. I think it'd be funny.
Oh, you can get Earthworm Jim on Steam right now? Awesome, Store Cloud. Very cool.
Yep, Earthworm Jim is available on Steam, but you can't get him on... and I believe it's either this game or it's the original. And the original is really tough. Like, real hard.
It's so weird to have, like, you know, this kind of music when you're literally in space.
In space.
It's like folk music in space. Or banjo.
It's banjo music. Yeah. It's supposed to be, like, crazy.
Yeah, everything is just crazy, like zany stuff mixed all together. Like, let's have banjo music in space. Yeah. Exactly.
Banjo music in space. Yep. Totally. You know, for the life of me, there's a game I've always wanted to do on the channel with you because you love night stuff like me.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this game is real or not, but it was kind of like an M-rated game, but it was back before, like, M-rated games had, like, the language.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if it was a PS2 or PS3 game, but you played as King Arthur.
Oh, wow.
And he was in the land of Mordred.
Oh, wow.
And you fended off... It was like almost like a top-down kind of 3D action game.
Yeah.
And you played as King Arthur, and he looked awesome. Like, the character looked really cool. And he had this sword, and he ran around, like, fighting, like, all these monsters. We lost. Psycho beat us, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Yep. We lost.
Oh, poor Earthworm Jim.
Now, I don't know what happens when he loses. I think you have to fight... Yeah, you have to fight Psycho if you lose.
I kind of wish we could play King's Quest V on this channel.
I mean, it doesn't really matter what we stream anymore because we're still gonna get the same amount of views. Like,
I wonder what that would be like. I couldn't even get past King's Quest V even 3 seconds of it. Because it was so hard. Like, walk to water. Well, no, when I played it was on DOS. So you'd have to type in commands. check water, and then it said, you have died. You fell in the water and drowned.
So basically what happens if you lose Anti-Asteroid, you have to fight Psychro. So we're fighting Psychro.
Oh, okay.
And
so
then
that's
once
because you lost.
once we beat Psychro.
Yeah. Sorry, that was a squeak from my glass.
Oh, you're fine. We got real lucky. So once you beat Psychro, then you can move on to the next stage. And the next stage, I'm pretty sure, is Peter the Puppy. Unless they took Peter the Puppy out of this game.
Oh, I'm scared of Peter the Puppy.
Yep.
You're making me afraid of him. Puppies are sweet.
Be afraid of Peter the Puppy.
So cats are... Well, cats and dogs are both evil, kind of, in this game.
One sec, Sweet Pea. We're having... Yeah. So, gonna go into... It's always one thing. She likes to jump on the PC sometimes. Peter the Cowardly Puppy.
I guess we'll find out why the puppy is bad. Deanna, I don't even know.
I don't remember why the puppy's bad. Peter the Puppy is mean. Alrighty, that's going to do it for this episode of Earthworm Jim HD. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new and hit that notification bell, as well as sign up for our free newsletter on Kwingsletsplays.com. Earthworm Jim will resume tomorrow, provided that this video gets 1,000 views. So good luck, everybody. Until then, God bless and happy gaming.